I don't know if he's listening, but I'm pretty sure our guest is listening. So let's see. Is this the one and only Rhys Coiro?
Hey, can you hear me?
I can hear you. How you doing, Rhys, man?
I'm good. How you guys doing?
We're doing good. We're talking about the whole Pete Davidson, Ariana Grande, Kate Beckinsale love triangle.
Oh. Not too much about that.
Oh, too funny. Too freaking funny. I got an important question to ask you before we get into anything about anything you've done in life. The most important question I want to ask you is this very first question, and I hope you're ready for it, because I found out you're a fellow Italian, and I need to know, is it gravy or sauce?
It could be either one. You just gotta not screw it up.
That's a good answer.
Don't fuck it up. Because I was looking you up, and I was down a very interesting, the very interesting tale of your life, man. And can we have a formal introduction? Can you pronounce your name for me, or to tell me the story of your name or what you go by now?
Okay, well, my nickname is Bay. My real name is Basso Ragni II.
Basso, like Basso?
Yep.
That's awesome.
and I think I'm pretty sure in Italy they pronounce it Ragni.
Ragni. That's like spiders.
Yeah. Yes.
Spiders. That means spiders.
Yep. Because my daughter
spiders.
is terrified of spiders, and she looked it up and she freaked out that our name is Spiders.
Isn't that cool, man? Cool name.
Thank you.
I was actually when I first looked at it, I had a little dyslexia, and I thought your name was Ray Bagni.
You know how many people?
Ray Bagni, but instead it's Bay Ragni, which is even cooler.
Well, it's funny because with your name, it's the same thing. Like you look at it, and I'm like, uh-oh. And Tim sent me a message last night. He's like, you pronounce it like this. I'm like,
uh-oh.
Oh, okay. I said, I always, and here's even funnier. I always go on YouTube just to make sure I'm going to pronounce the name right. And there's actually on YouTube, somebody has a video up on how to pronounce your name, and they pronounced it wrong. Yeah, I'm dead serious.
That's good, man.
It's like a computerized thing on how to pronounce your name, and it's pronounced wrong. I was laughing.
How do they? That's funny, man. Yeah, it's funny. Because Rhys is actually my middle name, and my first name is John.
Okay.
But I've always gone by Rhys. So my friends call me Rhys, and for the most part. But I thought for a minute a while back about changing my name to John, because I thought it was like just kind of like maybe a better stage name, John Coiro, than Rhys Coiro, but didn't do it. It's good to have a bunch of monikers, right,
Right. Was it always spelled the way you spell it?
Yeah, that's actually it's a Welsh name, and that's like the traditional way of spelling it in Wales. There's a lot of actors with that name, actually. There's Matthew Rhys, I guess. He's a Welsh dude. He's the lead of that show, The Americans.
Okay.
And then there's also a John Rhys Davies. He was in the Indiana Jones movies. He was like an opera singer, and he was also the dwarf in the Lord of the Rings movies.
Oh, okay.
Anyway,
so I mean, you're an East Coast guy.
Say that again.
You're an East Coast guy. You're from out here in the Jersey. You're from the Jersey area. Did I lose?
Off there.
really, really low.
Yeah, there's like no sound coming through.
Yeah.
How about now?
Nope.
How about now?
Barely. There we go.
Oh, shit.
There we go.
Is this live? Are we live on the
This is
air?
live. You're live.
It's good now.
Yeah. And then you went out again.
Damn. Yeah.
Let me go back to where I was. Hold up. Only problem is I just walked up a busy street, making so much noise, the cars.
I was going to say, it's like you're calling from Lilyhammer.
You guys see that show?
I love that show.
Definitely.
Who's the other chap that I'm speaking with?
That's Nick. Nick is our
That's
TV
Nick?
expert. Yep.
Oh, okay. Expert.
When you watch
I was enjoying
TV as I do.
So what do you like now? What's your... Hit me with some stuff.
Oh man, I mean, there's Tidelands on Netflix is really good. I'm gonna fan out just a tiny bit here. A Million Little Things is like the best show of the season.
Oh, for real, word.
Dude, we're really big fans on all the comic book movies here too. But also like Peaky Blinders, an excellent show. So much cool stuff out there. Like, not even on TV.
Wow.
I could just name stuff from streaming for you.
What was the first thing you said? Tidelands?
Tidelands, yeah, it's this New Zealand thing about like these killer mermaids.
Oh, right. I saw a poster for that. Looked interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. But they canceled those Marvel shows, huh? Or what?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You guys get into it? You guys already covered this ground?
No, it's just this kind of this weird fluff because Netflix canceled them, but nobody has any idea what's going to happen once Disney's streaming service takes off. They could bring them back. They could redo it. It's just all up in the air.
Right.
Yeah, how about like...
Favor right now. Okay. California, this is what you do out here. So Disney bought. I don't get it. Disney bought what? The rights to those shows, or
Okay,
the
so
rights to those
Disney
characters?
Disney bought Marvel Entertainment. They own it all.
Right.
They were leasing it. I guess they had an agreement with Netflix for so many years. Once that came to an end, Disney was like, yo, we're going to start our own streaming service. DC just did the same thing, and they're going to be releasing their own shows and their own. They've already announced like a huge lineup of live action stuff as far as Star Wars and Marvel goes.
Oh, okay. So it's like they were subleasing now.
Right.
Have they got X-Men back yet? I know that X-Men they didn't have.
The deal with Fox is set to close at any time now.
That's gonna be a different look. I think they'll totally reboot that X-Men franchise or whatever it is. What do you call it? Mythology.
I hope so.
That'd be cool. That'd be cool.
Now, do you get into doing like the Comic Con thing?
I think I'd be a good Gambit if I was gonna do an X-Men universe. I think I'd go in for Gambit. That would be my guy.
That's a good one.
He'll be good. Who is it that played Gambit in the movie? Can't remember.
In the Wolverine movie, it was And the guy from Friday Night Lights.
Oh,
Taylor
yeah.
Kitsch. Yeah. And then Channing Tatum was trying to play him.
Oh,
Yeah,
man. Yeah, that doesn't seem right.
Nah.
Which one was that in?
No, it fell in and out of production, and I think it's dead now.
Oh, I see. Let me see.
See, so we got to keep talking to you about it.
Okay. I think I'm in better. I got better reception now.
There we go.
There we go. Mr. Spiders. Mr. Spiders.
The Spiders from Mars. So being the fact that you were
Just
like on the
wrestling.
Oh God, you really do
Go
know
ahead.
about me. No, go ahead.
I was looking all up, man. It sounds like it'd be a great show. I don't know if you watch. I haven't watched. What is it? The various wrestling shows that are on the Claws and the one that's the big one, the Netflix one. What's that one called?
Glow, right?
Oh,
Glow.
okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I haven't seen those so much, but it sounds like your life would make a good TV series.
If you only
I love how
knew.
you retire. You keep retiring from the one wrestling federation and going into the other one. It's good. And then you join the Dudley family.
Yeah. You know, I was in wrestling for like 15 years, and now like I'm like pulled back in again. So
they're pulling you back in. Can't ever get out. Huh?
Nope, you can't. It's just like the mob, pulled right back in.
You know, it's I'm a big fan of boxing, and I feel like boxing has learned a couple good lessons from professional wrestling over the years, and now it's they've realized you got to have your storylines.
Yep.
You know, in order to promote fights, you have to have storylines.
You have the storyline. You got the flashiness, the charisma.
Yeah. Or the villain, you got to be, you play the villain. I mean, Floyd Mayweather figured that out to a T, didn't he?
Yeah. Now, what do you think? You like UFC stuff at all, or?
I like UFC, but I don't really follow it so closely.
Yeah.
But
I can't get into it. Like sometimes I can get into it, but for the most part, I can't.
Yeah, I kind of feel the same way. Sometimes it turns your stomach a little bit.
Yeah. It actually seems more fake than wrestling does to me.
How so?
I just totally think it's more scripted than what's going on in wrestling.
Interesting.
Yeah. Now, how about the Walking Dead? Being in the Walking Dead, do you get like asked to do like conventions and stuff like that?
I haven't actually.
No.
I haven't been asked. I haven't done. But maybe that's in my future.
Yeah,
be open to that.
Absolutely. Got to get you involved in that. Come on. Good times.
Yeah. I don't know. How does that happen?
If I can get contacted to do conventions, you can.
Yeah, that sounds good. But yeah, Walking Dead was a good show.
Entourage.
Yeah, classic.
Which one of your roles do you get recognized the most from? Entourage?
Oh, definitely Entourage. Still, it's amazing actually too, how many different like varied walks of life people that will turn out to be a big, massive Entourage fan. It's a very broad-reaching show, which was, one of the things that was great about it was just good quality entertainment. It turned out to be a real sort of Nostradamus type of show in a way.
Yeah, that was like a whole cult thing going on. That was huge.
Yeah, but I mean, all the stuff that sort of was talked about on the show that then came to pass, and kind of cool.
Yeah. Now, how about I can't wait to talk about this whole thing. So Dead Ant, like, I sat and watched it today. I was freaking hysterical. Yeah. I was freaking hysterical.
Yeah, it's fucking great, right? It's freaking great.
How fun was that movie to film? I mean, it seemed to be just like a blast.
We did have so much fun, man. We really did have fun on that movie. A lot of times. That one was really fun. That one really was fun.
When you got like, how did you get that part? Like, when you get offered that or whatever, and like, what was the thing that made you go, oh yeah, I want to do this?
No, I read the script.
We're losing you. We can't hear you. I'll be able to edit the replay. A little bit.
No?
There we go.
You know what? Hello?
There we go.
Is that better?
That's better? Much better. Yep.
I had these headphones. I thought that would be better, but I think it was worse.
Yeah, now you're like perfect.
Oh, that's good. Okay. So yeah, Dead Ant was, I met with the guy and it seemed like such an impossible challenge too to do on a low budget. I mean, even though it does look like the effects look like they were done in a cave in Kazakhstan. They might have been. It's still like an incredibly ambitious piece of work for a small budget,
I was just like, it started out slow, and then it starts picking up, and then I'm just like, Tom Arnold had me in stitches through that fucking movie.
It's kind of like Tom Arnold's best role in years, man. He's great in that role.
Oh man. When I don't want to say it, but the one part with the bass player, and he just screams out, well, he's like, fuck him, he's just a bass player, we don't face him.
He had a lot of good lines about the bass player.
Oh man. Now, are you actually playing guitar in there?
Yeah. I mean, yeah. There's a lot of scenes where we're just playing, and that's me just playing. And then, I wrote that song like in the scene. There's a scene where we write a song, and it wasn't scripted what the song was, and I like wrote a couple lines, on the day that we shot it, and that scene turned out great. Turned out really funny, and then we finished writing the song, and it plays, and we recorded it in the studio, and it plays over the end credits, and now it's like getting airplay, a radio play around the country. Yeah. We went and played it on Jonesy's Jukebox. This is like a Steve Jones from the Sex Pistols has this great rock show out on the Rock Channel out here in LA, and so much fun. We went on that show and played it live. That was a nice moment.
I saw I was watching a little bit of the video, you guys in the studio with Jonesy. How was that, man? I mean, that dude's a freaking legend.
Yeah, isn't he? I mean, he really is. He's awesome. I mean, the Sex Pistols are like, just at this point, they're
they're so iconic that.
Sure.
I drove by a store the other day. I think it was like a Doc Martens store, and they had in the window like the Sex Pistols logo.
Sure.
It's like they're more of they're so deeply ingrained. It's kind of amazing.
Do you ask him at all, like, about Sid Vicious? Yeah, I mean, yeah, you have to, like, right?
Sorry, what?
I said, do you ask him about Sid Vicious at all? I mean, it's like something you got to ask, right?
Ask him about that. He talked about how when he moved to LA, when he got like onto the Sunset Strip, he felt real, like, sort of liberated from all that punk and all that the mess that it was, and how just crazy it was, and he kind of, I don't know, sounded like he just sort of like embraced LA life and put that chapter behind him. So it's pretty gnarly,
Now,
but I don't know. That's me reading into it, knowing very little about it.
Well, I'll tell you, I don't know if you know this band, but a band that Steve Jones was in, the Neurotic Outsiders. If you never heard of them, check it. They're freaking. It's Steve Jones, Duff McKagan, and Matt Sorum from Guns N' Roses, and John Taylor from Duran Duran.
Okay. Whoa.
Freaking awesome. Yeah, they put one album out. I wish there was more.
Yeah.
It's
so you guys are
like,
in Philly out there?
I'm in Philly, Nixon, Arizona.
Oh, Nick, you're on remote as well, huh?
Yeah. I'm calling from Phoenix.
Okay. That was an abrupt subject change. I don't know why I changed subjects so abruptly.
Which you guys had the line.
But I will check that band out. Neurotic Outsiders.
Yeah, Neurotic Outsiders. You had the line in the movie too when you met the two girls in the store. The girl was the one girl was like, "Oh, my mom met you backstage in Philly. I'm your daughter."
Oh man! Wow, you got a great Philly accent too, man. Daughter.
Oh, thank you. South Philly.
Daughter, oil.
Yep.
Got to put the oil in the car. Get the oil level right in the car. We take my daughter out.
Oh, that's funny. I never realized until people pointed out, and usually it's on this show and I have guests. They're like, "Wow, you really got a Philly accent."
Yeah, it's a great accent. It's not many people, It's a particular accent.
Oh, too funny. So now that, like, Dead End, did you guys do this like 2 years ago? Like 2017?
Oh my God, we did it. It was the Obama administration for sure when we shot it. I was like, it was a long time ago. It takes so long for indie movies to get it. The whole process now just takes so long. It's frustrating. But then also this was compounded by that you had to do the effects and all this stuff. So.
Right. Did you think to yourself, like, or did you even forget about it and think, like, it's not even going to come out?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, yeah, there's another movie that I did, this movie Finding Steve McQueen, which was also made almost 3 years ago now. And it's this lovely memory, and then you don't, it becomes like fades away, and like, what happened to that movie? But now it's coming out, so it's exciting, actually. It looks really good, that movie, too. That's got a cool cast, and that's a fun movie. That's a bang movie.
I was gonna say, Nick,
yeah,
I heard
love of my life is in that movie.
Oh yeah.
Rachel Taylor from Jessica Jones.
Oh,
she's so
great,
beautiful.
Man. She is so cool, man. I'll tell you. If you met her, you would be even more in love with her. She's really like so down to earth and just so cool. She's great.
And you're right. That really has a hell of a cast. I mean, Travis Fimmel from Vikings is in it, right? William Fichtner, Forrest Whitaker.
Yeah. Great cast. Jake Weary, Louis Lombardi, fun.
That's what I knew. There was another Entourage guy in it. Yeah. That's funny. That was the one I was going to ask about, and then I was going to see if you'd talk a little bit about Paradise City.
Oh, okay. Yeah, interesting. So what do you want to talk about first?
Hey, the floor is yours.
Well, let's see. Finding Steve McQueen. I'm excited. I'm excited for people to see it. Honestly, it's like I think it's got a unique tone. It's sort of it's a heist movie. It's a sort of historical, true. It's a true story, but it also has a kind of a off the wall, wacky, funny tone as well.
It looks really cool.
Like, yeah. Yeah. And then Paradise City was something that I got involved with actually because the producer of Finding Steve McQueen is also a producer on Paradise City. So that was how I came to be involved in Paradise City. And Paradise City, tell me, are you familiar with the movie that Ash made prior to that?
No. I had just recently heard of it, and I took an interest when I saw the cast list, and I was like, wow, that's a strange mix of these good actors, and also there's a few really good musicians in there.
Yeah, man. I don't know what's going to become of it. The guy who made who made it is Ash Avildsen. His father is John Avildsen, who directed Rocky, The Karate Kid.
Okay, I might have seen his last movie.
Movies.
Did he do American Satan?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I did see that. Weird movie.
So this Paradise City is sort of like a continuation of that. There's a bunch of characters that are the same. All the same characters from that movie. It's sort of a sequel, except it's a series. I don't know what it's going to be, but it was an interesting experience. And then I worked with Drea on that, with Drea De Matteo on that, and then that's how I came to work on A Million Little Things. So it's all,
that's awesome.
It's all in the family.
Yeah, I'm glad you didn't change your name too, and I'll tell you why. Because when I was watching A Million Little Things, and you opened the door, and I was like, I don't know who that dude is, but I know his name is like Rice or Reese or something like that. I know it is.
I don't know who that dude is. I know his name.
And then it clicked. I was like, I know that's the guy that used to say "fuck you, suit."
Yeah, right. So yeah,
it's funny. A guy who I did his wrestling podcast a month ago. He sent me a message the other day. He goes, "Dude, you're having that dude on from Entourage. Say fuck you, suit to him."
Well, there you go.
Oh, that's funny. How much do you hear that? Do people say it to you all the time?
Yeah, I guess. It's great. I love it. I love being part of the culture like that. It's cool.
That's awesome.
People, I feel like that actually had an influence on people in a real way. I meet a lot of people who've told me that they've gotten into this or that from that show. It's kind of interesting.
So you have the other movie coming out, Finding Steve McQueen. What else?
Yeah.
What else you got that you're working on? Anything else you can let us know?
Well, I guess they're gonna do a second season of Million Little Things. I think I'm gonna be back on there.
Nice.
And then let's see. No, there must be something else. No, I'm not sure. I'm working on this animated project. It was funny how, my character on Entourage sort of became an animator. And I don't know. I'm just starting to do some writing, doing some drawings, I'm doing some character design and stuff. So I'm sort of branching out a little bit,
Cool. Expanding the horizons.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, you'll be getting into wrestling.
That I could see that. Wrestling. I'd have to develop a character. I'd have to develop a persona. I mean, it'd have to be me. It'd have to be me, I guess, actually. But it'd have to be me. It's like acting. It's like it's you, but it's not you.
Right.
It's an interesting. You take a couple ingredients, sprinkle them in, mix it around, and you get Chubby Dudley.
There you go. Oh, that's too funny. Oh man. So next time
Dudley, I gotta go cook dinner. What?
I was gonna say, next time you come to the East Coast, you got to come over, have some gravy, meatball, sausage. Come on,
dude. Listen, I'd love to come over and have some gravy.
There you go.
I'm not a bad cook myself. If you're ever in the east side of Los Angeles, I'll whip you up some fiddles.
Nice. I'm in. If I'm there, I'm in. I'm always in for food, especially when it's gravy.
Sounds good, babe.
Rhys, this has been great talking to you, man. Where should we send everybody to?
Likewise, guys.
To check out the movie.
Well, Finding Steve McQueen. I think it opens March 16th. I don't know. It's sometime mid-March, and it's going to be streaming, same as everything.
Nice.
So look out for it. Good.
How about you? Where's the best place to find you?
To find me?
Yeah.
I guess I'm on Instagram, but I don't really do it. I don't really do it too much. I basically just follow boxing on Instagram. That's my. But I'm gonna start. Maybe I'll go through. I'm going through a period of dormancy there with the Instagram, but I'll come back on there.
Hey,
start posting live videos. Start doing live videos and stuff like that. All that stuff.
Post
why not
food pictures. Post some dinner pictures, some gravy pictures.
Some dinner pics,
Yeah. That's what I was doing today. Posting old pictures today on Instagram. Throwback Thursday.
Yeah. Throwback Thursday. Yeah, that's good. I'm going to put one of those up. You know what?
There you go.
I'm going to get back in the game.
There you go. Get in that game. Rhys, thanks again, man. It was great talking to you.
All right.
Look forward to seeing more of you.
All right, cool.
Take care, man.
Bye.
Yep, I will.
Bye, guys. Bye.
All right, there he goes. Rhys Coiro. We got a new friend, man.
Dude, I sent you the message, and you didn't get it in time to remember to get him to cut the or whatever.
Fuck.
And I sent it to you, too.